We ready?
Yep.
All right. My name is Mark Grimes. I'm here with Melvin. I can't remember your last name.
Tucker.
Melvin Tucker.
Melvin
This
Tucker.
is Melvin Tucker. And the reason we're here is we're going to go over a little bit about the equipment that is offered. And if you could tell us a little bit about what we have right here.
This is our new low-profile dump machine. It's number 4265 LP. That's low profile, and D is for the dump. We'll start at the front of the machine. What I like to do and kind of get familiar with what's going on is your hydraulic on your tractor actually operates the dumping part of the dump body. Right? The PTO.
Come on in here, Tyler. That's okay.
Yeah, the PTO is a hydraulic pump.
Okay.
What that is, that furnishes hydraulics here. One lever, the right lever, and it'd be to the right side. That operates the machine. It turns the machine on and gets it running. This lever here, that does the dumping. All right. Then your hydraulics here that you use on the lever raises the head up and down. All right. We got a control depth on here. When you're in the chicken house working, whatever depth you want to go down in the floor and pick up the material to cake it or clean out, you use that to gauge that width.
How many bushels is it?
It's 170 cubic feet.
Okay.
They go by cubic feet.
Yes.
Your pickup reel breaks up the material as it starts up the elevator chain. The elevator chain puts it into the hopper. We got some clean out panels that where you see the grates. If you want to clean everything out of the house and not sift anything back onto the floor, you slide them under the chain and they bolt in on each side, and that puts everything into the hopper. That's total clean out.
Okay.
When you operate the machine, this is a gauge for your hydraulics. If you see this pressure getting past the green, then you know your filter's stopping up. That's all that's for.
Is that a common thing that happens, that the filter gets stopped up?
A man might have to replace that filter once a year.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
That's pretty much up here, as far as operating the machine. Then the material comes up, it dumps into the hopper. Then on top of let's come around to the back a little bit. As the material builds up in depth in the hopper, this chain on top drags the material to the back.
Okay.
Then when the machine's full, you take it wherever you're going, and when you back up to dump, you don't need to back into the pile, or if you do back into the pile, pull back forward just a little bit so your tailgate's got room to open and dump. You let it down and you go. Do the same thing again. It's pretty simple, really. These are lockout brackets. When you got it raised and working on it, be sure to put them there. Now, when you're not using them, they got a place right here on each side that you carry them with you. When you take your jack off from the tongue, you put it right back here. You got a place to put it.
Do these come from the factory setup, or is there any setup that is due to the dealership?
It will be just like this, except all your hydraulics will be plumbed up. This right here will be let down to here. You have to let it up to fit the tractor. This will be telescoped in, and you got to slide it out so the tractor, you can reach it from the tractor. But everything else is ready to go.
Okay. What horsepower tractor is required to make this go?
60 horsepower.
60 horsepower tractor.
Yes,
Okay. And what does something like this list for?
This lists for about $29,000.
Okay. and the advantages of this machine over competitive machines? Is there anybody else that's in this market that you run into that this has some advantages compared to them?
Yes, our competition has smaller chains, elevator chains. They have smaller.
Here?
That's right.
Okay.
They have smaller shafts, running the chain, smaller bearings, smaller sprockets.
Okay.
We, in fact, somewhere at the plant, we've got a sheet in comparison to what ours is versus what somebody else's is.
Okay.
So we could get that information for you. We use larger hydraulic pumps so that if we need to go down 6 inches and get all the material, we don't have to worry about it stalling out.
Gotcha.
Warranty cures 12 months, 1 year. If anything major happens to this machine, then you call KMC or the farmer calls KMC. We send 2 servicemen in a truck. They come and repair this machine. The dealer don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Now, if a hydraulic motor started leaking and we felt like that you said, well, I'll go change it for $100, send the motor to me, or you come and change it. We may choose to let you go change it.
Good.
But if it's, you know, let's say for some reason the chains are not tracking and run it over to the side and it's something you wouldn't know what to do to correct it, then we'll come. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good. Get the model, if you would, on the side there.
I guess the only options that I could say with this machine would be a single axle or double axle,
Okay.
or the clean out panels to slide in so you could total clean out.
Understood.
That would basically be the 2 options on this machine.
How much does the tandem axle add?
It runs about $14.95.
Okay, and then the clean out panels?
Clean out panels are $4.95.
Okay. All right. Thank you.